this is Critstar, and I like this feature of Scalar where if I press a key press, it plays a chord. And I'm going to replicate that in Bitwig. Probably not as easy, probably a little more than, probably a lot less efficient than I want to or than I need to, but I'm going to program it, or I'm going to do it the way I did. Sadly, I've already done the video. It failed to record, and basically we're stuck with what happened. So I'm just gonna hopefully jump to the end here, describe all the parts that are with this build, and show it working. One of the things is that you got to pay attention to kind of the like gate and the kind of the note in, or the stuff that comes in. So realistically, I had something that was switching. It would switch the note, but it wasn't working exactly. So what I needed to do was that you notice that there's this value here. And this value allows you to, when you press on a key press, know what key press you're doing based on the value. And I moved it up. And what I wanted to do is the C2, D2 kind of like Scalar. So realistically, I have key tracking turned on right here. And I figured out that this right here, for what I wanted to do with the C2, D2, lined up with the plot points here that gave the percentage that worked to move this thing over here. So this value moves this thing and it hits the right set of chords. And the chords are hard-coded, what we call in the programming term hard-coded. So I got the C2, E2, G2 chord, which is like a C major triad. And then I got D2, F2, and D1, which I'm not sure if that's an actual chord. It might be a power chord, a reverse power chord, maybe. But it goes into these three to one type of mergers. And depending on what that key tracking value is here, it actually presents the value and then goes out. I also found out that these right here, you have to do a chord. You have to do multiple ones of them. You can't just have them kind of add into one. You have to have the each. So let's kind of... I have a good visualization right here. So let me hit C2. And at my visualization, you can see three keys pressed. And then the 3 keys pressed here. And everything else, it kind of works because it's key tracking and it's moving the value up or down depending on where it is on the thing. But realistically, I just wanted to kind of focus on the C2, D2 kind of keys just for this initial build of what I'm doing. You can add more and you can adjust the key tracking to do more in this value right here. And so when you add another one, you just increase the value a little bit more, or you mess with it a little bit, and it just works. And so I could add, basically make this 4 to 1 and add yet another set of chords onto here, and it will work and adjust to those chords. But overall, this is what it's looking like. Kind of hard to see it, but realistically, you got the 3 chords or 4 chords or 5 chords hard coded into 1 to 4 kind of things. If you wanted to add another, let's say another chord here, you would just duplicate this and then move it through the chord. So let's add another chord. So that would go into this. This would go here. This would have it for nothing right now because we basically don't have a 4th chord. And that looks like it should work. So we're not hearing a different one because I have it set to G2. So let's drop it down to like a root chord or a root note, like C1 or something like that. So now there's 4 notes playing. This other one is playing because it's playing a C3. So this is where we could, if we don't want it to play a 4th chord, we either introduce the 4th chord and move it into here, or the 4th note, sorry. 4th chord. Let's do something high. So now it's playing them on whichever keyboard we're placing, and then just replicating the things into here and being done. And then you're kind of done with it. The reason I wanted to do this is because I like the concepts that Scalar, and I think Cthulhu Chords does this, and the WA Productions instachord that I showed a while ago allows you to do the kind of the same stuff. It does a little bit of work and effort to get what you want done, but you can kind of do the same thing. So if you want to hard set your chords here, of course it's a little bit hard, but I can sit here and spin the values here and do different chords if I wanted to, and be able to put it for like a live play, or set this up as an instrument, or save this as an instrument, and be able to kind of pull it out and say, hey, I got this chord progression and these 4 notes. I got this chord progression and these 4 or 5 notes, whatever you want, and be able to kind of do stuff on your keyboard with this Bitwig NoteGrid. So overall, pretty cool. Kind of short than what I normally do. Like I said, I kind of killed it, and my explanation of it has probably killed it too. But overall, it works, and it was a cool build. If you follow my previous videos on how I did the sound effects, it's kind of similar, or the effects on the key press, it's kind of similar to this. So realistically, I kind of want it originally started as how I did for chords, and I thought I was thinking about applying that same thing to effects. And so I did the effects one first, and then did this with the chord one. But overall, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you later.